Hey man, you ever look into flat Earth?
Alright, just a little plain perspective here. This video is taken on 11/16/2018. And been going back through a lot of my video footage and just reviewing it and finding really a lot of interesting things. Now, a globe person would say, oh, well, right here, Mr. Wide Awake, you are proving that the Earth is a globe because the sun's shining on the bottom, underneath the bottom of this plane. And I say, no, I say, this shows scattering of light. Other than that, it does not prove a thing. But what it does prove is that, we're able to see things much further than what we should. If the Earth is a globe and it is spinning, because let's get back, we'll get back to spinning a little bit later, but this is light being scattered, and then there's a glow off the plane. That glow could be coming from the other side of the plane. How would you know? Because it's just a glow of light. The funny thing is here a little bit later, that glow goes away, but yet you can see the plane, the blackness of the plane, and then you'll see the glowing of its contrail. But I was reviewing this and then looking back at one of my other videos where I tracked this plane all the way to the horizon or all the way down to the water. Um, and it tells me one thing, that we can see way farther than what we should be able to. Um, these planes are way out there. I cannot see them with my naked eye. Matter of fact, the light in the sky kind of blinds me from actually seeing them with my naked eye. I'm using a P1000, the Nikon, and with it, zooming out there, I can pick these up, and it's unbelievable the zoom power of this thing. And look, you can't even really resolve this because the plane is so small. You can't really resolve any detail. All you see is a little black dot, just like some of the boats that I see. They're just little specks from the shoreline, but when I zoom in on them, they're obviously a boat sitting on top of the water, where other days it looks like the boat's getting sunk behind water. Good visibility days, the boat's sitting perfectly flat on the water. You can actually see it. But, people argue and tell you that it's refraction. Here you go on this. This plane is, definitely just a black speck up there while its contrail is still glowing. So it tells me it's just a scattering of light. And, if that plane is still glowing, it's glowing on the upper back side of it, and we cannot see it. Who knows? The plane could have turned when we were getting the glow. You don't know. You can't tell. So this really does not prove Earth flat. It doesn't prove it's a globe. It doesn't prove nothing but the fact that we can see way farther than what we should. Especially when, like I said, I did one low to the ground. But it does prove that, the Coriolis effect is bullcrap. They tell you the Coriolis effect affects bullets. If you shoot a bullet, it's going to get drugged by the spin of Earth. And that's absolutely bullcrap. I was in the military. I was a sharpshooter. I wasn't out a sniper shooter or nothing, but I was a sharpshooter. Um, and that would never was we told to worry about Coriolis effect at all. And if, we even mentioned that, I think we would have got slapped upside the head. But, if Earth was spinning, right, and it was affecting a bullet, then it would affect this plane. In other words, that plane, the speed of that plane going away from me and the speed of Earth spinning to the east, because I'm pointing to the west, that plane would be going way, way faster than what it appears to be. Also, you can see some of these other planes coming in, and there's one here that you can very, very faintly see. Um, you'll see it here shortly. It'll come up. But if the Earth was spinning, these things would spin down to the horizon before I could blink an eyelash or blink an eye, because it's just impossible for the Earth to be spinning at 700 to 800 miles an hour. I'm here in Florida. Here it is. Here's this plane. It's just very, very, I mean, hardly visible at all. It almost looked like a plane collision in midair, but obviously not. Now, one of the things is you don't really get a good perspective of how far out these planes are until I zoom back. And here shortly, I'm going to zoom back. And again, I say that this doesn't really prove a whole lot, but one thing it does prove is that the Earth is not spinning. Um, the heliocentric model, we've all been fed, and what I don't understand is all of these Globers, they send you all these links to all this bull crap from other people. If they want to trust anybody, why don't they trust in themselves instead of trust in, total strangers that they don't even know, especially when they tell you, Earth was proved to be a globe over 2,000 years ago. Yeah, come on, people, think for yourself. I'm not even fully zoomed back. And then now look, I mean, bam, gone. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'm not the best at doing my explanations, but I try my best. I think I do fairly good. All right, thanks again for watching. Bye.